Hopefully we up. About to check everything right now. Let's kick it. Y'all ready?
Minute by minute. Minute by minute. Hour by hour. Hour by hour. You lose your history. You lose your history. You lose your power. You lose your power. Minute by minute. Minute by minute. Hour by hour. Hour by hour. You lose your faith. You lose your faith. You lose your power. You lose your power. If it is to be. If it is to be. It's up to me. It's up to me. I feel good about myself. I feel good about myself. I feel good about the people around me. I feel good about the people around me. I feel goodness all around me. I feel goodness all around me. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. Cause I walk with good. Cause I walk with good. And I talk with good. And I talk with good. And I am good. And I am good. And that feels real good. And that feels real good. Good, better, best. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Never let it rest. Until your good is your better. Until your good is your better. And your better is your best. And your better is your best. Black people. Black people. You were once great. You were once great. You shall be great again. You shall be great again. Lose not faith. Lose not faith. Lose not courage. Lose not courage. Go forward. Go forward. Uplift the race. Uplift the race. Harambe. 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 Harambe.
I'd like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people.
The African race.
The African race.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
And the founders of civilization.
And the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
To
Stop.
total freedom.
No. Put it down.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
Fix that stuff.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Spiritually.
Real life here, Gye-Nyame journey.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged,
If I am challenged,
I must say I will not surrender
I must say I will not surrender
my position or my dignity.
my position or my dignity.
But instead I will endure
But instead I will endure
until the final victory is won.
until the final victory is won.
Grab the glasses, family. Let's get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Take it.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now,
Take your breath.
grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body.
Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. Drink. Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water.
Oh, man, it's so great to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Man, I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course you know today is Imani, and we are on the Imani Toast, and we want to give all of the Imani babies a round of applause. Give it up for them, give it up. And those that don't like being called Imani babies, we're going to call them the Imani born. We lift them up and we salute. Man, the first day after the Kwanzaa season is over, and for y'all, some of y'all, the celebration stops, right? But for us, the work begins. Kwanzaa 365, baby. We got to keep it moving. We got to keep it growing. We got to keep the principles rolling. And today, we are on Imani. Oh, we made it to Imani. So what's going to happen next year is we move into our 7th year doing this, right? We in our 6th year right now. So we're preparing for the 7th year. But anyway, we're moving into our year 7. But what's going to happen is on the 7th year, it's going to line up. It's going to line back up. And we're going to be on, when it's a Moja for us, it's going to be a Moja for the Kwanzaa season, and it's gonna be a full cycle that we have went through to get to that. But anyway, family, we are here today to let you know that, of course, it's a Heart of a Simba production, all day, air day. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigm. The rain sound you hear in the back is to help you stay calm in this evening time, because I'm coming kind of late. I was dodging the show this morning because I was like, what am I going to talk about? I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So I needed to stall until the ancestors hit me. And they hit me. And they hit me with consistency. Brother Hatim, you are on your 6th year. You are in your 6th. We as a group, well, let's put it this way. We are in our 6th year. 2022. We're in the 6th. All right? And this is the 6th, which is family, which is all about. So what do we need to practice in this coming year? What do we need to master? We need to master the concept of family. And part of that family aspect that we need to really work on, well, I'm going to say this right now, that we're going to look at today. I ain't going to, because some of you are very consistent. Some of y'all is like me with this whole consistency piece, right? But the power of consistency, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the power of consistency. But before we go into that, what we want to do is cover some of the Gye-Nyame news. What's on the Gye-Nyame timeline? So if we could we get our news scene up, please? And take us to our Facebook. Take us to the Facebook page. There you go. All right. But anyway, so we go down. So as you can see, all of the Daily Toast rituals are scheduled. We got tomorrow, 5:45 a.m. Kuji, 5:45 a.m. Ujima, 5:45 a.m. And you gonna get more. Our numbers, like this right here, page likes is down, but everything else is up. All right, at least on what they show y'all, but in actuality, it's not really up. So now let me make sure we are up on our page. Let me go to the page. So we stream on, not the page, we stream in the Gye-Nyame group. We stream on the, yeah, okay, cool. Great Imani, okay, cool. All right, we stream on in the private group. All right, so, you know, and this was the, so at least they posted up the Spreaker piece. Okay, I forgot that when we go live, they posted up the Spreaker piece. Okay, cool. So those that want to follow us, you know, when we streaming live and stuff, you go over here. And the one good thing about Spreaker, that this link will stay live for a very long time. So you come back almost any time and click on one of these links, and it will take you straight to the show that we're talking about. Here is some of the work that we did. Consistency is important for anyone involved in tribe building and self-mastery. As a tribe, we have not only been consistent in our media work, but we have been consistent in serving our community, from working with our youth to serving our elders. Hence, today we will look at 7 reasons consistency is important. We will be starting soon. Follow us on, go to the Spreaker, Spreaker.com, GNJ Show. You can look up GNJ Show if you go to Spreaker, and that's speaker with a R, Spreaker. All right, so I posted up some articles. Here we go. Artificial leaf energy. Who needs plants when you can harness solar energy with an artificial leaf? CleanTechnica.com. Pretty good article. Go and check it out, where they're talking about scientists are trying to imitate the process of, or at least get something similar to the process of photosynthesis, as far as extracting energy from the sun. The present problem we have with the solar energy piece is that even with the best panels we got, we are only able to get about 20 some odd percent of the energy from the sun. It's like efficiency is like 20%. So it's like a whole 80% of the sun's energy is just going to waste, right? So I want you to understand what would happen if we are able to get a technology where we could move to 40, 60, 80, or even get 100, or maybe let's say 90% of the energy from the sun, from a shiny, sunny day. I want you to imagine how much energy that is out there. And I post up these type of articles because I not only want to inspire the elders to start thinking in a different way. I want to throw out ideas that our young people could start working on, right? Because a lot of times we look at all this stuff that they got, And we be like, oh, we ain't got the money to do these techniques that they doing. But I want y'all to think about what money did George Washington Carver have? All he had was a desire, right? And he was able to make a lot from a little, right? So if we were to like look at our children and be like, yo, you pretty good in science, man. Have you ever thought about tackling the problem? See, because that's what science is about. It's about tackling problems. You know what I'm saying? Your people need to be able to take care of it. You can't have a tribe. You can't, it's hard to have a family. All these things wrapped around the economy. And the economy is about energy. You know what I'm saying? You trade currency for energy. Look at the major expenses in your life. It's around energy. Your house requires energy to run. Your car requires energy to run. In order to get to work, it requires energy. Your body requires energy. A majority of your income is going towards energy. Whether you're using it biochemically or you're using it mechanically, right? So what happens when we get our young people focused on solving the energy problem for us, right? And because I'm telling you right now, I want you to think about what our young people were able to do, what my generation was able to do with nothing. I want y'all to think about that. I mean, hip-hop is $1 billion industry. And hip-hop is only one of the things that came up out of our generation. We changed the world with nothing. So what with the technology and the information that is available for our young people right now, what problems could they not solve? If given a challenge, we're not challenging them. We're not letting them know that this is what science is for. This is what mathematics is for. This is what politics is for. This is what economics is for. We're just throwing this information at them and hoping that something sticks. When we're not giving them a challenge. Nothing grabs a young person's attention like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So we start off with small challenges to where they start getting small victories, right? And then we start making it a little bit harder to increase, right? You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, if they're not designed for that, if they're not built for that one, they just gonna fade away, right? They might find something else. But the whole piece is there will be a few to get it. Because I remember one time I was sitting and talk with some young people. They was talking about they wanted to blog. This is when I was blogging heavy, and they wanted to do the podcast and stuff. And I said, and somehow we got to the conversation. I said, shit, I'm, at this point in time, at that time, I said, shit, I'm about 1,000 blogs deep, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 1,000 blogs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you have that type of commitment? And I didn't hear nothing else from him about that shit. And the same thing happened to me. I remember one time Dr. John Henry Clark was either we went to, I think it was Kent State, or he was at, somehow we got to see Dr. John Henry Clark. And he said, if you want to be one of my students, you got to read, like, he said some astronomical number of reading books in a week. And y'all already know, y'all done see me fall asleep on the damn show. You got to be able to read this amount of books in a week. I was like, shit, I ain't. Oh, okay. Well, I like hearing what those who are able to read those books like that. I like to hear your analysis of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not reading that much. No, that's not me. No, dog. You know what I'm saying? But something else caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? I like the communication. I like being able to talk. I like being able to share new information and stuff like that. And that is what captured me. So what are we doing to capture our children rather than just sending them to some place where they could be babysitted? So artificial leaf energy. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk to our kids and be like, yo, we got a problem. And the problem is that there is so much free energy in the universe, and we have not even been able to tap into over 20% of it. Just think about that shit. Just think about it. 20%. If we were to get just 60%, let's even say 40% efficiency from the solar cells, your life and my life would be totally different. Because there would be certain expenses that we wouldn't even be worried about. Why? Because because the energy would be so damn cheap. And let me explain how it would be. Imagine pre-911 gas prices today with the technology we had today. Do y'all remember, some of y'all might be old enough, do y'all remember having road trips and the last thing that came up was having money for gas? Well, you could actually get enough gas to go to a whole nother city by going through the change that was in the car. Anybody remember that? I'm just saying. Few people pulling a couple of dollars out of their pocket, you know what I'm saying, to put gas in the car. You know what I'm saying? Gas was the last thing that we thought about when we used to take trips, because energy at that point in time was cheap. You know what I'm saying? Now energy is a whole different thing. Energy, you got to factor it in to everything, the heating and all that. So, I wanted to share this because, y'all know I'm into that. So y'all gonna look at that yourself. I like this article. I give this article a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? You go look at it and tell me what you think. Leave a comment in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some conversation around some of this stuff. Because like I said, the stuff that we want our young people to start focusing on, we got to start having some conversations about. They got to start hearing us. You know what I'm saying? This is a major problem that need to be solved. And the person that can solve it will be a genius. And one of our kids be like, I can solve, that's easy. That's easy. Oh, okay, well, let's see what you can do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play with some solar cells. Play with some leaves. See if you can imitate, because they say leaves get about 60% of when the energy that is used, they get about 60%. New moon power. First new moon of 2022 is extra supercharged, and here's why. Now, it got something to do with it. The new year, we on the new year, right? Coming to the new year, and the new moon is coming right after the new year. The year's first new moon is perfect time to set intentions for 2022. Both the New Year's and the new moons are associated with fresh starts and new beginnings, and we happen to have both coming up over the next couple of days. Here's why it's the perfect time to work with La Luna, or the moon, to get rolling for 2022. Please, plus how to do it. Now, you know what I'm saying? You're going to read this, like I said. It's enough people in our community that do rituals, so that you can figure it out. But all you need to know is when the first new moon. So let's go and look at when the first new moon. On January 2nd, 2022, just after New Year's Day, coupling the potency of birth of both of these events. The new moon begins the roughly 29.5 day lunar cycle, and New Year's Day, of course, kicks off a fresh calendar year. In fitting fashion, the first new moon of the year arrives on January 2nd, 2022. That's today. What you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? I might set my crystals out. You know what I'm saying? Set them crystals out so they get charged up. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do that shit. Set my crystals out. Don't want them to get jacked though, but set them out. And let them grab some of that. Let them grab that energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's symbolic though, family. Don't get caught up in it. It's symbolic. The energy. So go and read it. You know what I'm saying? Get some information. Grow from it. All right, let's go. This year, NASA will launch a mission to a valuable unexplored world. Sort of sound like that movie that everybody been talking about. I think I might sit down and watch that before I go back into work tomorrow. Sit down this evening and possibly watch it. I've been hearing great reviews about it. See, and I want to do a review of Watchmen, and also I think I might need to do something on Don't Look Up. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Don't Look Up. You know what I'm saying? But this is from CNN that this year NASA will launch a mission to a valuable unexplored world. So they talking about some of the stuff that's going to happen. There's an asteroid in space worth 10 quadrillion. So we're going to Quadrillion, huh? You know what I'm saying? A version of the story appeared in CNN's Wonder Theory newsletter. Where we're going, we don't need roads. I carry the optimism of Back to the Future with me as each new year begins. The quote rings especially true as I look at the possibilities awaiting us on the horizon. If you thought 2021 was an exciting year for discoveries, buckle up, for 2022 is expected to deliver even more wonder. There's no denying the fact that the past 2 years have been tough for all of us. Yes, they have. Well, in some ways. But we have still achieved incredible things. Landing on another planet, launching a daring new mission, and uncovering more about our own planet. As Doc Brown reminds us in 1985 film, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. It's a fitting matchup for the year ahead. Happy New Year from CNN Space and Science team. We wish you safe and a spectacular 22. So let's look at some of the stuff. Defying gravity. This year's going to be out of this world. We'll see a new mission to set out to study an unexplored world. Cheer on Europe's first planetary rover as it heads to Mars, and watch a NASA spacecraft deliberately crash into an asteroid moon. The Psyche mission, launching in August, will set a course for a metallic asteroid of the same name, one that may be highly valuable. There are just a few of the new missions to anticipate. Multiple countries are also planning to send robotic explorers to the moon as they prepare for returning humans to the lunar surface. And don't miss our outlook for all the full moons, meteor showers, and eclipses to see in 2022. So you go and click that and you can see all those events. Dig this. Something else. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of an ancient mystery at a quarry. The bones of 5 mammoths were discovered alongside Neanderthal stone tools. Together, these finds provide a revealing look at the life in Britain during the Ice Age 200,000 years ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago. But all right, you got that. Look at these bugs. Look at these. These are some beautiful bugs, but they poisonous as hell. I'm telling you that right now. I'm looking at them. They poisonous as hell. All right. Scientists didn't let the pandemic stop them from discovering new examples of our planet's diverse life in 2021. Shrimp-like creatures, an extinct dinosaur called the hell heron, and colorful beetles are among the 552 new species described this year by researchers at the Natural History Museum. All right, discoveries abound. We are family. Scientists have diligently peeked beneath the wrappings of a mummified pharaoh, Amenhotep I, without removing a single item. All right, so they're looking at mummies now. I wonder what they saying the mummy look like, because they trying to constantly get your ass up out of history. But hey, stop it, Hot Tim. Stop it. This is Cuss Greenland, where winter now starts several weeks later and ends sooner. Consequences. Winter is disappearing even when it shouldn't, as our planet warms. In Greenland, the 660,000 square mile, 1.7 million square kilometer ice sheet has melted beyond the point of no return, and winter now begins late and ends sooner than before. And the world's largest island isn't alone in this. Porter Fox, author of The Last Winter, the scientist, adventurer, journeyman, and mavericks trying to save the world, has been on a 10,000-mile tour around the northern hemisphere in search of vanishing snow and ice. So we got that. Y'all gonna check that out. Curiosity. Stay curious, my friends. Donut-shaped beads made from ostrich shells have revealed a 50,000-year-old social network in Africa. What? I want to look at that. Let's go and check that out. 50,000-year-old social network revealed in Africa. Thousands of years before Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, tiny beads helped humans make social connections. A decade-long study of more than 15,000 beads made from ostrich eggshells and found across Africa has revealed a 50,000-year-old social network, archaeologists say. The donut-shaped beads are among the earliest kinds of personal adornments found in the archaeological record, and some traditional hunter-gatherer groups in southern Africa still make the use of the beads today. People made them to communicate symbolic messages. When I tell y'all we need to become symbolically literate, ain't that a word I use constantly? The way that today we might wear a wedding to indicate something about social status, wealth, or position in society, said Jennifer Miller, a postdoctoral researcher in the Department of Archaeology at the Max Planck Institute for Science, Human History, and Jena in Germany. Good God Almighty, where's the African schools? My fault. I know. I'm just causing shit. They studied 1,516 beads, 1,238 which were described for the first time, that originated from 31 different sites across southern and eastern Africa and spanned the last 50,000 years. Comparing the different characteristics of the beads, the diameters and thickness, they found that between 33,000 and 50,000 years ago, people at sites across southern and eastern Africa spanning a distance of more than 3,000 kilometers, or 1,864 miles, were using almost identical beads. We know that genetically these groups had some sort of contact, but there so far has been no cultural evidence. And Miller, who was an author of the study, which published on Monday in the journal Nature, is kind of mind-boggling that these people who lived 40 to 50,000 years ago would have had some kind of social network that spread over such a long distance. It's amazing to y'all. All right, we're gonna go and get off of that. I ain't falling for the okie doke. Curiosity's an incredible rare sea eagle. All right, y'all can go through and y'all can look at all that stuff. All right, cool. Let me go. I think I got something else. Here we go. Doomsday Glacier. Expert raised alarms about cracking Antarctica's ice shelf. Look at the Antarctica ice shelf. It's cracking, right? So y'all gonna listen to that. That's a good listen. Get some information. And I think that's all for the news today. All right, so let's go and let's get this thing on the road. Why don't you? All right, I'm gonna do it. Stop rushing me. Y'all can see what I'm doing. What am I doing? Full screen, because I can't go back to the Daily Toast screen. There we go. So we're gonna look at. So before we get into the rant, we want to do the proverb, and we want to do the folktale. For those of you that are on the Nguza Saba Challenge or the 21-day Nguza Saba Challenge, let me give you something to bang your head up against. So if I could, anime girl, play the music.
It's the proverb.
Man. All right, proverb of the day. Here you go, family. When a bee stings a man, he doesn't set off to destroy all beehives. When a bee stings a man, he doesn't set off to destroy all beehives. That's the proverb of the day. Now tell me, what does it mean to you?
It's the proverb.
All right, now, so we're going to move to the next segment. Let's get it.
Folktale
of the day. A pretty humorous one. We have the Bald Knight. A bald knight who wore a wig went out to hunt. A sudden puff of wind blew off his hat and wig, at which a loud laugh rang forth from his companions. He pulled up his horse and with great glee joined in the joke by saying, "What a marvel it is that hairs which are not mine should fly from me, when they have forsaken even a man on whose head they grew." Ooh, now, this is a definite lesson in that. I ain't gonna ruin it for you. You know what I'm saying? Get the lesson. We out. Alright, so we gonna get into the rant of the day. We're gonna talk about the power of consistency. The power of consistency. So anime, baby, if you could you get everything ready for me, please? Can I get the war horn? All right. Can I get my theme music, please? Yes, Lord, I'm thinking, but here we go. Are you ready? All right, so, start my clock. So, in struggling to get I said, damn, what am I going to talk about today? You know what I'm saying? I'm laid back, chilling. I even went to breakfast to avoid coming up. Because every now and then I'm like, come up dry, and I'm like, oh man, I started the rant. I want to make sure that I'm able to do the rant. I couldn't come up with it. And then, like I said, I started going through the news, and I started listening to YouTube videos and or books that I'm listening to or whatever. And the idea of consistency. And why did consistency pop up? Because once again, I keep stressing, this is the 6th year of us doing the daily toast every day. Now, even though we done adopted the method in 2022 where we stream the daily toast every morning at 5:45 a.m., that's more so for those who wanted to start doing the Nguzo Saba Challenge and those that might want to do the 21-day Nguzo Saba Challenge, which is a minor difference, right? We wanted to make sure that you had a regular way to get your day started. So I talk with my I don't want to use the term. Let me think. My group, right? My mindset group. Sit down and with my mindset group, say, cool. Well, hey, pre-recorded. And sure, but you still could do your toast like I'm doing right now. So I'm toasting the moment. We're toasting Imani, but we wanted to make sure we kept it going, right? So we're toasting every day, and I'm still doing this show every day. But we had a toast going regularly at 5:45 a.m. when we read the names of the ancestors. But anyway, so the idea of consistency and the thought of how important consistency is, right? Because many people don't really understand the power of consistency. So I wanted to look at 7 things since we on Nguzo Saba, right? 7 things that consistency help with, right? Because of course consistency help with Imani. It helps with Kumba. It helps with Nia. It helps with Ujima. It helps with Ujima. It helps with Kuji Chaklia, and it helps with Umoja. Consistency is a major tool and is a very powerful tool, but I wanted to look at some other things and break down certain aspects in life where consistency can help, or how it helps. Let's look at it. When we are consistent, number one, when we are consistent, we are able to track our progress. When we stay consistent, right, it's easier for us to track our progress. Why? Because you can see when you're falling off. You can see when you're improving. You can see when you hit a wall. Like this morning, I hit a wall. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, how am I going to keep up with what I've been doing, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to do that? You know, what I'm going to do today? You know what I'm saying? You can look at your progress or your lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? And when you are consistent, it makes it possible for you to journal and track your progress. In a minute, I will be having the Nguzo Saba journal. I'm going to have some other journals coming out. So we're going to have the Nguzo Saba. I should have pulled up the Nguzo Saba journal, but I'm not going to pull it up right now. But, you know what I'm saying, I have been journaling for a very long time. I keep down some of my thoughts, and I'm able to monitor my progress from where I was to where I am. I've been doing it since, early in my college years, if not even all the way back to my high school time. You understand what I'm saying? So the journaling piece, or the being consistent piece, and being able to track yourself with your consistency will help you go a long way in life. Okay? Will help you go a long way in life. So when you are consistent, you are able to track your progress. You're able to see your growth or your lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? Irregularity, you know You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might be good, sometimes you might not be good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not consistent enough to really get a accurate view of where they are. Number 2, consistency allows us to plug into a system. When we become consistent, right? When we become consistent, it makes it easier for us to apply a systematic process, and it makes it possible for us to develop a systematic process. All right? Consistency and a systematic process go hand in hand. It's not systematic if you're not consistent with it. You understand what I'm saying? So the consistency allows you to build things around what you're trying to do, so that you can achieve your goal. Right? If you're tracking your progress, hopefully you know what you're progressing towards. See, because many of us, we practice consistency, but we practice consistency in things that do not help us get to where we're going, right? And we plug into systems that are not healthy for us. If you do not believe that happy hour is a system, I don't know what's wrong with you. If you don't believe that these clubs work on you plugging into their system, I don't know what you think. All these alcohol has a system that you plug into. Drugs have systems that you plug into. And the thing that we're talking about is being consistent, where we are consciously consistent, and we are able to take control, and we are able to establish those programs, those systems that we need to get to where we want to be. Many of us say we want to be somewhere, but are we being consistent in setting up the programs or plugging into the programs that will help us get to where we want to go? Consistency is a major tool in you liberating yourself and moving in the direction that you want to move. Number 3, when we are consistent, we set examples for others. When we become consistent, right, we start doing something on a regular basis. You will be surprised how many people are, in a sense, benefiting from you setting a pattern. They're benefiting from watching you, because you give some people hope, and in some cases you give give people something to hate as well. But other people you give hope. You know what I'm saying? They see the consistency, and you set example for them, and you make it possible for them to start either plugging into your system. They look to you for your guidance. They look to you to figure out how can they start doing this in their life, and you set an example for your family and your tribe. Now, it's very uncomfortable because, like I said, me doing this every day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I don't get it done in the morning, I got to come back and do it in the evening. You know what I'm saying? And it's now to a point where my family know I got to do it. So it's like, it causes issues, right? We're planning a trip, you know, and people talking about, well, we're going to leave early. I said, well, we ain't going to be able to leave quite that early because I got to do my show, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and traveling and be gone for some days, I got to take equipment with me. Why? Because I'm going to do, because you already know. You know what I'm saying? We haven't missed a day. And I've been traveling. You know what I'm saying? I've been traveling, right? But anyway, when you're consistent, you set examples for others, and you give them hope, and you give them a model that they can follow, and that's a very powerful thing. Number 4, consistency opens us to new opportunities. Now, when you become consistent at something, you not only are able to monitor your patterns, but you're able to monitor the patterns of other things around you. Some of the people that might be watching you, you'll be in their eyes, you'll become more trustworthy because you're like the sun. You know what I'm saying? You become a regular fixture like the sun. You know what I'm saying? You are living in that systematic process, right? Right? And it opens up opportunities, money-making opportunities, relationship opportunities, business opportunities, because you stay regular, right? Because you're doing something consciously that a lot of the people lack the discipline to do, right? You're up earlier, right? And because you make it part of your habit, you are able, once it becomes natural, like for example, even if I don't have a subject, I could just turn this damn thing on and off to the races. I'm off to the races because I could, you know what I'm saying, that muscle memory. I could just, you know what I'm saying, and now I could not only do this, but then while I'm doing this, because it's ingrained in me, my mind thinks about other ideas, other opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh wow, right? And then some people, they see me and they start talking about, you know, boom, the show, and start talking about some of the stuff that we're doing the Gye-Nyame journey, and it opens up other opportunities. So by you being consistent, it opens up new opportunities in your life that you will be able to capitalize on and bring home for you and your family and your tribe. Number 5, with you being consistent, you are able to develop habits that will benefit you in your life. When you are consciously consistent, that unconscious consistency that many of y'all have, that unhealthy, I ain't talking about that. But when you are consciously consistent, it enables you to develop habits that will protect and save your life, right? It will put systems that will allow you to live longer. It will put systems in your life that will allow you to think deeper, you know what I'm saying? And you will develop habits that will benefit you and build you up. Number 6, it consistently moves you towards mastery, right? When you start being consistent with your practice, when you become consistent with your practice, right? Whatever it is that you've been applying that time to, you will slowly, over time, well, at first, in many cases, quickly become good. Then you hit a wall. Then you get a little bit better. Then you hit a wall. Then you get a little bit better. Then you hit a wall, right? But all this time, as long as you stick to it, guess what you're moving towards? You're moving towards mastery. You're moving back towards our culture, because we come from a culture of people who focused on mastery. You know what I'm saying? Focused on mastery. And it opens up the opportunity for you to actually become a useful member within your tribe, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a major issue that we run into in the conscious community is people being abused. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of extra bodies, and I know some people gonna get mad at me about that. We got a lot of extra bodies in our community. A lot of extra bodies, right? Either they are sitting on their mastery, or they have not developed the mastery, and nor have they put in place the consistency in applying themselves to a systematic process to move towards mastery. And number 7, allows us to develop a relationship with our why. When you put your practice, when you put consistency to work and start applying your consistency to your practice, it allows you to develop your relationship with your why. Many of us say what we want to do, right? But we don't talk about we don't have a relationship with our why, right? See, because remember, in Gye-Nyame, we talk about the 3 R's of relationship. Relationship is built on respect, responsibility, and reciprocity. And this with all things. This what you call the creator. You have a relationship with the creator is based on respect, responsibility, and reciprocity. I'm just saying. You have a relationship with your ancestors that's based on respect, responsibility, reciprocity. All right? You have a relationship with your why, which is a respect, responsibility, reciprocity. Right? Are you practicing respect with your why? Are you practicing respect with it? Are you respecting why you chose to come back, as we say, why you chose to come back to this plane of existence? Are you respecting it? Right? You know what I'm saying? Or are you ignoring it? Are you acting like it don't exist? Are you moving right past it? Are you too busy having a good time to really deal with it? Are you responsible for it? Have you taken it and nurtured it and been responsible for it? Because it's trying to be responsible for you. It's trying to respect you, right? And are you practicing reciprocity with it? Are you investing into it so that it can grow and invest back into you? See, that's what a lot of us miss, right? Because we don't have a relationship with our why. We don't have a relationship with our Nia. Nah. It's just a pretty word for us, right? So we have to move beyond that in the conscious community. So now let me recap. Why 7 reasons consistency is important. 1, when we are consistent, we are able to track our progress. Tracking progress. Consistency allows us to plug into a system. Number 3, when we are consistent, we set examples for others. Number 4, consistency opens us to new opportunities. Number 5, we are able to develop habits, healthy habits, that help us maintain consistency. Okay. 6, moves us towards mastery, right? And 7, allows us to develop a relationship with our Nia or with our why. Okay. So family, I hope that I brought some value to you, because I'm trying to reel in the rant, and I want to start giving reasons why certain things. You know what I'm saying? I'm really liking the list that I have been able to come up with, and I hope that you are finding them useful, because if you are on the email list, I'm sending out this list on the thing. So like I said, you go and you can describe it for yourself. You can listen to me and be like, well, I agree with that one, but I don't agree with that. But the key piece is to think, baby. That's it. So family, anime, if you would, baby, please, anime. Thank you. And if you could, please. You're damn right. I'm thinking all the time, family. And if you could, can you ring? Yeah, there you go. As we say in Gye-Nyame, class is dismissed. So get the hell up out my classroom. Family. We did the rant. Now, we're about to go and toast the moment. And here we go. In toasting the moment, let me go on and make sure, because I got to line some stuff up. I want to make sure, family, we're going to toast this moment. And what I need for you to do, those of you that are new to Gye-Nyame Journey, because of course, you caught this on a restream, and I want to thank you. I want to give you applause for sticking in there. You know, I'm long-winded. They were like, Brother Hatim, you need to shorten your videos to 3.5 seconds. I said, shit, I'm talking about. Can't cover it in 3.5 seconds. Anybody, if they don't have attention span, I just can't rock with them. They don't rock with me, right? They don't rock with me, and I'm cool with that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have a very, very niche audience. I just thought about something. I didn't see the commercials that I posted up yesterday. Hold on. Because I need y'all to see those commercials here. Hold on. Because we got a new line called the 2 Black line. And I wanted to see what y'all thought about but it didn't post up. What's going on here? What is going on? I don't understand. All right. Let me see. Yeah, it sure didn't post. Okay. But we got the 2 Black line. I'm on I have it up by tomorrow. I need to see what's going on. I don't understand why it didn't pop up. But let me see. Maybe it's on my Instagram. I know they on my Instagram page. Let me go to my Instagram page. I'm going to show y'all those real quick. Let me see. Instagram. But it should have popped up on my Gye-Nyame Journey page. I don't know why, but I do know why. It's cool. It's cool, Instagram. We ain't mad at you over here. We ain't mad at you on the journey. We don't get petty like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't get petty like that. Oh, so now, I'm locked out of my, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked out of my goddamn Instagram. But hold on, I'm almost there. They're gonna send me a security code, but they can't send me a security code because. All right. So, but I want to make sure y'all see this. Let me see. There it go. Where is it at? Security code. Where you at? Where you at, security code? Security! Oh, here we go. This ain't the security code. Oh, God. All right. I got a lot of people. All right. All right, hold on. Oh, I see what she's saying. Okay. It ain't sent it to me, so let me see. Resend it. Oh, yes it did. Wrong number. I gotta get to the right number. All right. And I'm sorry to take up your time. I'm sorry. I want to make sure y'all. There we go. Let's try that. Boom. All right. So maybe I might be able to show it to y'all now. Yeah. All right. Good grief. All right. So. All right. I don't know if I want to turn on all that on here. Let's see. Gye-Nyame. Where we at? I just want to see. Let me see our post profile. No, I want to just see our post. This shit should be easier. All right, I'm gonna allow Instagram, but this shit should be just easier. I don't understand. There we go. Maybe that's it. I think I found it. So here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, there we go. I got it. All right, so let's go on and I'll say 21. All right, cool. All right, let's do it. I'm going to transition. All right, it's going to come again. It's going to play again. All right, here it go. Oh, pretty girl there. Pretty girl. She modeled that thing for me. But here we go. We got the scientists in the laboratory trying to create something. And what happens? Genesis is what happens. There you go. Too Black, Too Strong. For those that can't see that, that is Harriet Tubman on her stuff, right? Too Black, Too Strong. Let's go to the next one. That's a black Sphinx. Looking all good. Black Sphinx right there on the business cards. So, y'all can gear up. You know what I'm saying? Just go to merch.GNJ.media and look up Too Black. The Too Black line, right? That's it. And let me go on back. I'm going to transition back. There we go. So now we're about to do this toast. Let's do this toast. Let's go to our scene. I'm going to go to the toast scene. Boom, there we go. Let's transition in. We're going to bust it out. We busting out on the funk. Busting out on some serious funk. All right. Y'all know I got that ambrosia. I'm about to do that ambrosia, and we're going to toast up. I think eventually we're gonna start doing some weekend shows over at the new studio that we are able to build, so I could go and promote that and get some of you that might be interested in starting podcasts, but you feel you don't have the right equipment. You don't want to buy the equipment, so you come over to Gye-Nyame. You come over and you work with us, and we will get the young people to help you and train you in how to get the social media piece out, making it as simple as possible. And I mean, even using the green screen to set it up. And if you want to make a regular piece setting, you want to reserve your space, we going to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's go and build. We could build together. We could build a media empire straight out of Columbus, Ohio, right? If that's something y'all want to do. But now, for those who are new to the journey, one of the things that I want to do is I want to invite you to add your ancestors to the list. Invite you to add your ancestors to the list. You could do that simply by going to GNJ.media and signing up for our email list. It's a very easy process. It's painless, and you get you'll start. You know what? What's the day? 1, 2. Okay, there you go. I'm about to say I didn't do it today. All right. 2, 1. Yeah. That's us right there. All right. So I'm gonna have to go and erase some of these. I got a lot of videos on here, or at least move them to somewhere else. But anyway, talking about 7 consistency. All right. For those that want to get on the list, get your ancestors on the list. Once again, very simple process. What I need you to do is to go to GNJ.media, sign up, and we'll send you an email, and you'll be able to correspond with us. And in that correspondence, you'll be able to go and reply to us, and you can send us, put in the subject header, ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And we will get back with you, and we will put your ancestors on the list. Be mindful that there's other people who add their ancestors to the list. I know a lot of y'all got, you got peoples, right? Also, before I get off into that, because Anime did her part, I need to do my part. Bam! There you go. Let me go and switch over so that y'all can see it in the right fashion, in the right size. We got that Bay New Health. CMOS, you get your own Bay New Health CMOS. Just go to cmos.gnj.media. Go to cmos.gnj.media. And we will make sure that you get your CMOS. We will send it all over the United States. We will mail it to you. 2 ounces. We got the 2 ounces for $12, which includes shipping and handling. So everybody is balanced out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, whatever you do, it supports us. Whether you buy a cup or whether you buy any of the merch, it helps make it possible so that we continue doing the stuff that we are doing in our community and for our community. So, back to the toast screen. So we lifting up our glass. We saluting the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our ancestors, and of course, you know that we toast our ancestors every morning at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find it. All you gotta do is just get on the email list, right? You find out more about all that. You come to GNJ.media, and you can sign up, get on our email list. If you want to learn more about Gye-Nyame Journey, you go to freegnjecourse.com, right? And you get on. Come on now, we can make it happen. It ain't hard. Not at all. So we lift up our glass. And guess what we say to our ancestors? Ashe. Read their names off. 5:45. Right now, family, we are in the present moment. We're going to lift up our glass to the moment. The power in this moment, in this beautiful moment of Imani. We want to give all of the Imani born a round of applause. Come on now. We're lifting it up. All those Imani born, babe, and family, we are in the moment of Imani, but we want to remember the power of the moment and our responsibility in the moment. And the question that I'm asking you, are you being consistent in the work that you are doing in this moment, right? And if you have not been, can you start building consistency in what you're doing so that you could become a contributor rather than a drainer on our culture, right? All right? You know what I'm saying? So, for those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith, right? We want you to lift up, and we want you to talk about Imani. We want you to build with Imani. We want you to use it in your presentations. We want you to have conversations about it. And, you know, and like I said, people are like, well, it means faith, but it's a little bit deeper than faith. Also, family, on today, the modic principle is harmony. The M7, what we teach young people, to introduce them to the concept, is trust, because trust is a major factor in Imani. Red is the color. As you can see, I got on my Kwanzaa 365 shirt, you know what I'm saying? Go to merch.GNJ.media, and you can see our whole Kwanzaa 365 line. We're going to be adding some stuff to that too. And family, please understand that we will be able to print the shirts because we have a partnership, and we are able to print all the shirts. Now, right now, I am sending them off the spreadsheet, spread shirts, because I have to make sure that we have enough volume. But we have the capabilities of printing every last one of our shirts. The only thing we need is for the community to get involved and be like, start snatching them up. You know what I'm saying? If you have t-shirts that you want made, you know what I'm saying, we could accommodate that. If you want to do a family reunion, we can do a quality, do a test print for you so you can see what it is. You let us know what it is. We can even design it for you. Just give us the picture that you want and the stuff that you want around it. We'll hook it up, right? And I'm just saying, affordable. And like I said, you know that you are donating. Well, they ain't even donating. We're trading services. We got a reciprocity relationship going off. But anyway, red is the color. You go to merch.GNJ.media and you get it. You know what I'm saying? Once we start moving shirts, I will switch over to where we are able to print them and send them out ourselves. Gender is the hermetic principle. Male name is Kwesi. Female name is Akosua. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute the power in this moment. And we say Ashe. From there, where do we go? From there, we're going to lift up our glass and we're going to salute. Who we going to salute from here, Brother Hatim? Is a very simple process. Who we saluting from here? We're moving from here. We're saluting our children's children unto infinity, family, because we are doing what we're doing right now for the future generations so that they can live their lives. So let's do it. Let's make sure they're able to live a full life. So we lift up our glass and we salute them and we say Ashe. From there, we want to lift up any people in our tribe, in our family, extended tribe who might be needing that healing, that balanced healing energy, right? So right now on the list, we got Elder Tony West. We got Brother Kwesi. We want to raise up our glass for Brother Kwesi, and we also want to lift up our glass for Elder Debbie Bowie. We lift up our glass, we salute, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Taking a sip. And we, ooh, nice and musty. Are out. Y'all take it easy.
Mr. Deity.
All right, family, I want to thank y'all for joining us. I'm going to have to do something to show people how to enter the chat on Spreaker. Because I'm thinking some people are not entering the chat on Spreaker. So I'm out. Y'all have a great evening, and thank you for your time. Thank you. Peace.